we are once again, loading the car up at 11 o'clock, where I've been basically loading this trailer all week long. I think I'm getting ahead of stuff. Drove the car this morning to the store and back. Everything was fine. Come back to the house to do some check over stuff on the car. Went to town, ate with my buddy or my cousin, and got a few things for NMRA tomorrow. Come back home to load the car up to go ahead and head down tonight. I was like, hell, I'll just go on down tonight, get a hotel room. That way I'll be there in the morning, get more sleep. Fire the car up, instantly notice something wasn't right. Go grab the laptop, plug it up, and notice that bank number, well, not, it wasn't a bank, it was bank 2 was 20%, asking for 20% more fuel than bank 1. Bank 2 is your 5, 6, 7, 8 cylinder. So instantly I knew I had a dead cylinder. Something wasn't clicking. So either I have an injector that's jacked up or one of the plugs ain't firing or something. So I go to pull all the plugs out. I found out that it's number 8 cylinder. Number 8 cylinder, the plug looks like it hasn't even fired a lick. Now that could either be injector or that, but then when I fire the car up, I put my hand on the injector on that cylinder and you can physically feel it firing. And that doesn't mean that it's working perfectly, but it's definitely firing. I can't check for spark on my own, so I just decided, screw it, it's getting late. I'm gonna go ahead and load it up. Tomorrow my cousin Adam will be there and he can actually look over the car with me and we can get this thing diagnosed. Hopefully it's nothing major. I did look for a coil pack and I did switch the coil packs around to see if that would fix the issues, and I put all the bank 1s onto bank 2 and still there's a dead cylinder on bank 2. It's still trying to add a shit ton of fuel. So, not really sure what's going on at this point, but I guess we'll just have to find out in the morning. I'm gonna leave about 5 o'clock or get up about 5 o'clock, get some sleep and hope for the best. This is not how I wanted to start NMRA out. Definitely whenever the rain's coming on Sunday and all we're gonna have is Friday and Saturday. So I'm on the struggle bus right now. We did have some electrical issues before Streetcar Takeover Indy, but I haven't had any problems since I found some issues there. But this winter, I'm yanking all the factory harness completely out of this car and just rewiring it. It's been a nightmare to say the least. The ECU right now is piggybacking off of the factory ECU, or kind of piggybacking in a way. And I think there's some stuff going on between there that's always been there. So we're gonna go ahead and just eliminate all that crap and get rid of all the factory wiring in the dash and all that crap and just do our own deal. That'll be this winter's project, but I'll see you guys at the racetrack in the morning. Peace. All right, qual 2, finally getting to make a pass. A lot of trouble this morning, we'll talk about it later. Getting the air set, shocks set up, ready to go. We're gonna make our first pass in modular muscle today. We're gonna shoot for a 570 and the 8th is the goal. We're gonna hit that first and then we'll worry about running out the back.
Right there is a different color.
Yeah.
Along with that,
Yeah, I see it.
you're coming down to about that first thread.
So you go to the second thread.
Well, you're really only to the first thread, see?
Yeah.
That's all the heat went to. Hey Jake, here I'll show you, Jake can show you too. Down to the first thread is where the heat mark is.
Did you make, I didn't pay attention. After you spun, did you get back in it and go down?
Yep.
So that's...
Getting ready for eliminations. Typically we run eliminations on Sunday here, but due to weather, we're gonna go ahead and get that in today, it looks like. I thought we were gonna get 4 qualifying passes as well, so I thought today we was gonna get at least 1 qualifier. So yesterday we only got 2 passes. The first pass, we spun really bad, 60 foot, went a 1.6 60 foot at 120 mile an hour, and then 120 mile an hour to the 8th. And then the second pass, we went out there, I released the trans brake button and it did not release quick, and it stayed on the 2-step for some strange reason, and I had to come up off the gas and get back in it before it take off. So this morning we're gonna sort that out real quick and see what the issue was and hopefully today we can actually make a pretty decent pass. Today we're gonna take it at the back, probably be eliminated first pass. The only way I'm not gonna do that is if the other guy spins or something like that, or red lights, and then in that case I'm going to play it safe, because all I can run is a 10-2 because I'm running the modular muscle class, and we didn't get no good passes in yesterday, so we spun really bad. Then I let off at the 8th mile and still went a 10-2. So that's what our ET is that we're able to run today. So we'll go out here and give it the best we can. Like I said, if the other guy does good in the other lane and he doesn't spin or nothing like that, we're just gonna run out the back. Going by the mile an hour, the guy that was next to me yesterday, I was running, he didn't catch me in the 8th, and he passed me a little bit after the 8th, after I let off the gas, and that car runs 8s consistently, the white car. So I'm thinking this car is probably gonna go like 155 to 160, something like that, on 26 pounds of boost. That's a 325 upper, a 6 pound, or a 2 pound lower. So we'll just see how things shake down today. All right, so it's a couple of days after NMRA. I've had time to decompress and all that good stuff. I didn't get to make an extra video at NMRA because I was just straight too busy doing this. I didn't get real good video because I was way too busy messing with the car, trying to figure it out. I'm sorry about that, but I got as best of the video as I could. I appreciate all the people that got me some video. But I just want to say it was nice meeting everybody this weekend. That was probably the best part of the whole weekend, besides maybe going 576 in the 8th, which was my personal best right now. We picked up about 6 mile an hour, 4/10 to the 8th mile. IET still about 150, whatever, before the 8th mile, so I'm pulling like 4 degrees timing on that deal. We got to get that taken care of. Wife and them right down in Florida. Maybe I can go sell a bunch of crap in the house that we don't need. You know, we don't really need a TV. I mean, who needs a TV? Joking aside, I do gotta get a chute for this thing. The brakes don't work real great. We did have a broken TPS sensor, and I've already relocated the IEC so I could flip the TPS backwards. James Hellerman, Cobraengineering, makes that piece right there. That's what caused our issues all weekend. I had no idea it was broken, but here it is right there. And if you look from this side, you can't even tell. So on the car, you couldn't tell it was broken, but it was definitely broken. And then we had one pass where I let off the trans brake, and when I let off the trans brake, it spit and sputtered, and we thought it stayed on the trans brake, but it did not do that. It wasn't the ECU fault. It was a TPS. Basically what was happening was I was wide open throttle, and TPS is only reading 25%. So imagine what happened when I let go of the button. I let go of the button, it went to go take off, it spit and sputtered, backfired, went completely lean. I got out of it and got back in it because I didn't know the TPS was messed up, and I didn't get a chance to look at the data the next morning. But either way, that's what the problem was. And then the next morning we went out and made a good hit and did everything well. My family and everything, I really appreciate it. We went over this thing with the fine tooth comb Friday morning and finally got a pass, got 2 passes that day. We found some other issues, or they found some issues that I didn't even know existed, and I really think that helped me a lot to be able to get my personal best. I wish I'd have ran it out the back, but I knew the IATs were getting hot, and I wanted to try to beat that guy because I was ahead of him. I was like, maybe I can go another round, but I should have known better. I should have just ran out the back. Either way, we got to get a core put in this thing, get that put in, and we should be ready to rock and roll. We'll talk to you guys next time. Oh yeah, congratulations to Chad and Valerie for going 3 rounds in modular muscle. That's gangster. All right, peace out.